We will be back in some form.
We have an army of digital soldiers because this was an insurgency.
Hundreds dead, thousands infected across multiple continents.
You guys know what this represents?
All the people that have gone out there against the mainstream media and said, you're going to call us racist, you're going to call us potential Timothy McVeighs, you are.
All right. Hope you patriots out there kicking ass and taking names. Welcome to the party, folks, to PatriotPartyNews.com. I am your host, Chaz Carter, better known as Underground Patriot, coming to you live from the Wolf Den, folks. Man, let us know where you are watching us from. Hello. I see Instagram is in the house. Rumble. Uh-oh. There it is. Okay, just making sure that it's rocking and rolling and everything else. Let us know on Rumble if you can see us. And also, if we are broadcasting on X, which I'm about to check and make sure we are, yeah, they're not putting it into the actual profile. So what I got to do is click on the icon, and then I have to share it to our page, which is kind of crazy. So more or less copy the link and then go to the profile page and post it. And yeah, there you go. That's how you get around that, you stinking censorship. It's amazing they're automatically doing this to our account. Why? I don't know. Maybe because we told the truth. But it don't matter now. Everybody's got loopholes if you know how to get around, because you can't rebuild the whole entire freaking platform. And because I've done that, now now I got it up. See, sorry, I'm on a little bit of a rant because I don't lose. I ain't going to let them. We're going to find us a workaround some way. We did it. So hopefully you'll see it on the X now. Reshare it out. Jack up the algorithm. That's how you do it. You start sharing it out, they're going to be like, uh-oh, what's going on? You know, and then all of a sudden it'll let way. You understand what's you're about to see it happen live, actually, while we're going through the show here. So pay very close attention to what I'm saying. Man, action-packed show. I see Dallas is already in the studio. I'm going to get to him in just a second. This is where the cool cats go to get their daily intel news and bread. That's right. It's the PatriotPartyNews.com. Folks, we are more than just a website. We are a full-functioning badassery Patriot Broadcasting Network, broadcasting around the world 24/7. Folks, help us out like no other. Thank you so much for you Patriots that have been so gracious to give us some resources. We're coming back to the well like we do because we need your help. Censorship is real. They're doing everything they can to shut us down, for us to not be able to get our truth out so you can actually see what's really going on. Donate now. We'd really appreciate it. Another way to be able to support us, by the way, our awesome mods and admins will be putting the donation link out, is through Patriot Shoot. If you will go to join.patriotshoot.com, let me explain something to you, folks. We have a platform that is a truth-telling machine. 30 cents a day keeps the propaganda away. Plain and simple. 30 cents a day keeps the propaganda away. You can see what's going on. You're not getting dragged into patriot soap operas and fairy tales. However, we might show them occasionally to show you where the narrative is going and what they're trying to do. Folks, we have voice chat platforms. We have state groups. UK, you guys are doing fantastic job, UK. Way to pull a team together. Man, people are flying into Patriot Shoot in the UK room, different provinces, different cities. And I'm glad you guys are really plugging in because they're boots on the ground over there are explaining how bad censorship is. We think we have it bad over there, bad here, not like what they have over there. So we're very fortunate to have boots on the ground. So we've always been told it will start in London, okay? And this thing sparks off, kicks off, whatever you want to call it. Kick down the damn door, sparks fly. We're going to be some of the first people to know about it instantly from a reliable source of true blue people just like you that are watching. Not bots, not programs, not AI. Zero bots, zero algorithms is what you have in Patriot Shoot. Human beings. Look at us as a Nebuchadnezzar, whatever, from the Matrix. It's a ship. I'm plugging you from the freaking Matrix. Okay? Yeah. Not a pretty sight, but it's the truth. Because propaganda is real. They lie to you every day in the news feed. And they don't show you some of the other things. We're starting to find out they're getting rid of the reposting features on some pieces. But again, censorship at its finest. There's a way around that. Go to join.patriotshoot.com. Join.patriotshoot.com. You'll be glad you did. Folks, we've got our other partners as well. From if you're looking for live stream, you're looking for entertainment from truthers, yeah. Q Broadcast, go to ppnnetwork.qbroadcast, and you can go and get some of our other products here. Everything from 360, LT360, our Hill products. Use PPN as the discount code. Cardio Miracle, again, use PPN discount code. Hunter's Blend Coffee, get the freaking Java. It's awesome. I've had my 7 cups. Can't you tell? Yeah, but no, it's really incredible coffee. HuntersBlendCoffee.com, PPN discount code. Removable graphene oxide. We talk about this every day. They're killing us from the sky to what they're spraying to what they're putting in our food and who all they talked in and getting the damn bioweapon. It's time to get all of that out. Get some of that removal of graphene oxide, the bioweapon. Go to therootsbrand.com/PPN or /Dallas PPN and get you some clean slate immediately. Okay. We all take ours. We all have ours. I have mine here. I take it every morning before I start off. But get all that bad metal that they're putting in everything that's harming us, that's creating all this madness in our bodies. Patriot Mobile, we negotiated a deal with a non-cabal company, telecommunications company, where you get free activation. We worked that deal out with them. It's pretty cool, pretty awesome. You need to go there, patriotmobile.com. Use PPN as the discount code. And hello, PPNers, how the hell are you? On our live chat and live stream there on our website. And then, of course, last but not least, say hello to my little friend, topatriot.com, where you are the news. Open you up a free account now. You want to be able to post stuff, see stuff that's not banned? There you go. That's where you need to go. Go to topatriot.com. Get you a free account today. See the other influencers. See the other shows that are on there. And truth, it's incredible. Again, topatriot.com. Broadcasting censorship free. Cool. All right. I'm actually above time here trying to work this out here. Let me go ahead and get in Dallas here. What's up, buddy?
What's up, man?
Man. Oh, well, we had a shakeup here at my place a little while ago. Sometimes it's not easy having fur babies. Can I be real? And unfortunately, I don't know why I'm telling you this, but it's kind of funny, and maybe it's not. But for whatever reason, when it freaking rains outside, my dogs won't take a poop outside, and they'll stay inside. Okay, that's it. I got it out. I was on poop patrol, upstairs and downstairs, and I'm just sitting here like, man, come on now.
Yeah, no, that's when you lock them in the garage, put some paper down or something, man. Like, figure it out, your dog. Nope, I feel you, man. My bigger dog has an ear infection, and it's we've been battling it for a couple weeks now. It's
Man, it's
terrible.
kind of like the truth, isn't it? We're going through a lot of, you know what, to be able to uncover something that's real, that's really happening right now. Tell me, have you been looking at, and people are going to say, well, it's probably distraction based. Pam Bondi, have you seen the craziness? I mean, entertainment.
Hey, Chaz. Why are we talking about the Epstein? Well, the Dow Jones is over 50,000, and the S&P is setting records. Why are we talking about Epstein? I mean, in case you're wondering, I have been watching. She is a disgrace. I don't get it.
You're the south of you, bro, in El Paso. So have you heard anything in your neck of the woods since it's so close to you?
All I've heard is that there's a 10-day shutdown, and they are threatening violence. Like they will shoot you down if you violate the airspace. I can't
you talk about our U.S. government.
Yes, yeah, the military will shoot you down if you violate that airspace for the next 10 days.
10 days, and everybody's talking about it, right?
Yep.
What your gut telling you, dog?
I mean, it's El Paso. I mean, there's nothing down there other than a military base and the border. But are we about to invade Mexico? Or are we about to invade Cuba? I know Cuba is in massive distress. I mean, their country is imploding.
They don't even have the resources like for airplanes to fly off. They don't have any fuel.
Yeah, they're out of fuel. They're running out of energy, electricity.
Child trafficking too. Yeah, 100%, no doubt. Right.
Well, in El Paso, yeah, because it's on the border. But I don't know why you shut the entire airspace down for 10 days. That when I heard about it,
they found a weapon out in the dunes. They found there's supposedly, this is the rumor that was going around earlier. Now, I have not seen anything else tell me anything different. If you have, please let us know. But there was some type of gun or some type of weapon that they were going to be able to shoot down planes. It was something crazy, something along those lines. That's the last thing I heard. So I don't know. Those are great points you're talking about. I mean, you talk about invasion. Cuba is in big time distress right now.
Yeah. I mean, El Paso is not close to Cuba, but I mean, it's not far, I guess. But yeah, I don't know, Chaz. When I read that the first time, the only thing that stood out to me was 10 days. Like, that is a long time.
They're saying that flight restrictions was removed. When did this happen? So, okay. I haven't seen that, so I apologize. That might be happening now.
Yeah, I'm unaware of it being lifted also, but I mean, it's always possible. But
yeah. Well, I'll tell you what's even possible in that is where Bitcoin is crashing. Look at that. Hello.
Crazy.
Yeah.
But hey, Pam Bondi, the S&P is over 50,000, so that's what we should be talking about. I mean, I just don't get it, Chaz. I don't understand. You got Pam Bondi saying Epstein. Why are we talking? Well, first of all, she says we can't prosecute any of them because our whole government and our whole system would collapse. She says that openly, which tells you that our entire government is full of pedophile, rapist, child-eating, satanic worshiping dirtbags. And there's so many of them that we can't prosecute any of them because that would destroy our whole way of life, which, if you ask me, Chaz, burn the damn thing down. Like, I don't want anyone that does harm to women or children in any position of power, especially one that's dictating to me and you what we can and can't do, what we can and can't say, who we can or can't support. I want none of it, but you have her saying it, you have Trump saying it, you have Levette saying it, or Levine or whatever, the press secretary, you have Cashman, right. Like, they're all saying, hey, we're the Epstein stuff, we can't do anything about it, forget it, we're moving on. And I just, somebody said earlier, well, they're trying to wake up the sleepers. It ain't gonna work, Chaz. They if they're not awake by now, they don't want to wake up. And you could say the most horrible, disgusting. You could show the videos of Hillary Clinton cutting off that girl's face and wearing it as a mask. You could show them eating children.
Yeah.
And the people that are on the left that are asleep, and there's some on the right that are just as asleep, Chaz. But if they're asleep,
Oh, 100%. Oh, yeah.
And it's time for a dramatic shakeup. And people need to be jolted awake and jolted into reality, because this crap is real and it is disturbing and it is disgusting, and they need to be held accountable. And Dan Bongino, that dude probably needs to be the first piece of crap to be arrested for because there's a term, Chaz. Oh, I found it the other day. There's a word for people in like political and or like law enforcement that discover a crime or see a crime and don't do anything about it and report it. And it's kind of a weird word, but he's seen it all. And he just walked away, with his $150 million net worth. He just walked away and now is telling all of us that we're stupid and that we're blackpilling because we won't let the Epstein files go. Well, screw you, Dan. Screw you.
Hey, you sent this over earlier.
I did. I sent this specifically to you.
Okay.
Because I know you know what she's talking about.
Yeah. Well, is it cool if I play it?
Cool 100%. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. We just about the truth. So here he is. Right, check this out.
This is how you can look at videos on the Epstein library. So you're going to get on this, going to ask you if you're 18 or older. Then we're going to scroll down here. We're going to search the full library. In this search bar, we're going to put in no images produced, okay? And then hit search. And then all these PDF comes up, right? So then we're going to copy one of these links, copy it, and then open another browser, and we're going to paste it there. But before you hit enter, we got to delete where it says PDF and replace that with MP4. This is the trick. And then the video plays MP4 or MOV, whichever one works.
That's right. That's speaking my language right there.
This is how you can look at videos on the.
I got the first time. I'm with you.
I thought it would. That's why I was like,
that's beautiful, Dallas.
Jazz is gonna like that one.
Oh, heck yeah. See, I'm telling you, I don't look at everything unless you specify, hey, don't share this or whatever. I'm pretty much like Ron Burgundy up in this camp, and I'm just letting it play. And I'll be like, oh, I didn't know I was going to say that, but that's the truth. So that's my true reaction. You know what I'm saying? So we try to keep it legitimate and real.
We'll put that on the teleprompter. He reads whatever you type on the teleprompter.
Right. Oh, you pirate hooker. All right. So
who typed a question mark there?
That's right. So they're talking about this for context. 4 executives at the Standard Hotel were in a deadly helicopter crash. What happened at those hotels? And these were all listed.
We're learning more about the victims in that helicopter crash, the one in Newport Beach near the Back Bay yesterday. The 3 people killed were all connected to a specialty hotel chain. NBC4's Robert Kovacic tonight is live in West Hollywood outside the Standard
Epstein,
Hotel.
10-1.
Chuck, you and our viewers know that ever since that chopper went into that house in Orange County, NBC4 was there for the immediate aftermath in Newport Beach. But in the hours that followed, we have learned the deaths of 3 people have affected communities across Southern California, stretching even to Southern Florida. And it has been a tremendous loss to a national brand of trendy boutique hotels, the very first one opening behind me in 1999. We flew News Chopper 4 over the rooftop of the Standard Hotel in downtown Los Angeles. Still a draw, tonight's no exception. And it's busy as well at the Standard on the Sunset Strip, a thriving chain on a terrible day.
It's devastating. It's just so tragic.
The president of the West Hollywood Chamber of Commerce, Genevieve Morel, learning of the loss of Kimberly Watsman, the Standard's general manager here in WeHo.
Very giving, wonderful woman, young, inspiring.
45-year-old Kimberly was among 4 Standard Hotel executives on board the helicopter that crashed into a home Tuesday. 3 of them killed, including 56-year-old Brian Reichelt from Florida and Joseph Anthony Tena, the man who owns the Standard chain. 60-year-old Tena, who lived among these multi-million-dollar homes in Newport Beach, was the chopper's pilot. The only survivor, Scott Blakesley, the general manager of the Standard in downtown LA. Tonight in Orange County, the wreckage is cleared and the house boarded up in this gated community. The NTSB says the helicopter never made a distress call, leaving those who lost loved ones, like Kimberly's brother, without explanation.
Couldn't have asked for a better older sister, and I plan on doing my best to honor her and find out what happened.
I didn't realize there were multiple Standard hotels, but we all know that nothing good went down at the Standard. Ask Adam Schiff.
Right. There's no telling where this goes, but I guarantee it's somewhere connected to Epstein or up in our Congress, up on the Hill. I guarantee.
100%.
There's a connection there. And here's more details that they're gathering here in regards to El Paso. Thank you. Get that here. Keep everyone updated. So they're saying, that its flight ban was driven by narco military operations from Biggs Army Airfield Base at Fort Bliss, Texas. The FAA acted after the War Department could not ensure civilian flight safety during combat operations near and in Mexico.
Okay.
Wow.
I like that. El Paso is, it's a border town. It's right there. So, wow, that's crazy. That means that the military is actively engaged with the cartels then.
Oh, yeah. It's about to get gooder. It had to happen. It was bound to happen. We knew it was going to get to this level. Now, the question is how they're going to be painting this picture, and we'll see as this goes. Yeah, here it is. It's saying update. Another one. It's saying that Mexico has rejected all attempts by the United States to help remove and destroy narco-terrorist cartels and continue to flood the United States with massive quantities of illegal drugs, killing thousands of Americans. President Trump is ready to take action without Mexican interference, and that's what's happening right now. If you don't know.
Well, she's owned and controlled by the cartels, which also worked hand in hand with Mossad and Israel.
Right. All right, man. We're gonna go right into it. Okay. I know the chats are about to go crazy. There's so many different elephants in the room that we've got to address. We have to address. We're about to start unpacking a lot of the different things everyone is seeing and thinking that are trying to say, why in the hell is this happening this way? So I'm going to bring up the Steve Bannon issue with Epstein. Okay. Steve Bannon text Jeffrey Epstein. Bannon takes credit for blowing up President Trump trade deal and negotiations with China. You see Trump's tweet, I blew up the deal. Steve Bannon. And then, of course, Jeffrey Epstein in the text says, yep. He said, dead fucking on target. Steve Bannon. And this is between Bannon and Epstein. Any takers on this? And then you got Dr. Don Michael saying, I had no idea that Steve Bannon was such a scumbag.
Well, he went to jail for it. I guess if you're committed, you're committed. And that's what we're up against, Chaz, is they are so.
Let me ask you this. What about Roger Stone saying that Bannon ordered that same chemical for a bathroom in D.C. when he was up there? Remember? Roger Stone has said this many times. So what's going on there? What dynamics are forming right now? it's more of a splintering effect, I feel, in the movement.
Yeah, I mean, ultimately, Chaz, they're all. This is the kicker. I agree with Pam. Like, I actually agree with Pam Bondi. If they start indicting people, then it's going to bring our government to its knees. But it's in my opinion, it's something that needs to happen. It has to happen in order to cleanse. If Trump even remotely wants to keep his promise to drain the swamp, this is it. This is where the rubber meets the road, and it actually happens. But they're all compromised, Chaz. Anybody that is in Washington, anybody that's in government that has been there for a little bit has been compromised one way or another. Marjorie Taylor Greene is a perfect example. I think she's pretty straight up, but obviously she took part in insider trading. Now, is that the only thing she did? I hope, right? I mean, she made a couple $100 million off it, or several tens of millions at the very least. But all of them are compromised. Our whole system has to be redone and built from the ground up. And it just, this is where it goes. I mean, this is how it happens, Chaz. They could have used the Brunson case. They chose not to use the Brunson case for whatever reason. That's the easy way. I've told you there's an easy way and a hard way to do all of this. And They have picked the absolute hardest, most destructive way to do every single step of this process. And again, they had an easy way out with the Epstein, or with the Brunson case, and the hard way is the Epstein case. And it appears they're picking the Epstein. And if they don't pick to take action on the Epstein, the people will, Chaz. And that's the part I can't figure out. How are you and I smarter than the biggest smart guys in the government? If they don't start making arrests and holding these people, the rest of the world is holding people accountable, Chaz. Every other country on the planet is holding their leadership accountable based on these files. We're the only country that isn't. And at some point, the people are going to start taking charge. And
I'm going to say Roger Stone is good, by the way. I'm just going to say that. In my personal opinion, I think Roger Stone is good. Okay? People do make mistakes, but he's good. He's been around the block for so long. And he's played different parts too. And this is just another part he's playing.
And I don't want to be misinterpreted. I'm not necessarily claiming anybody's good or bad. I'm saying they're all compromised. Roger Stone might be an incredible human being, still compromised. He was in the movie industry too long. but I mean, I'm not saying he's a bad person. I'm just saying they're all compromised, especially in the government.
Yeah, this is a perfect example. Listen to this.
I find it interesting that she keeps going after President Trump, the greatest president in American history. And if they could maintain their composure, this isn't a circus, this is a hearing. I find it interesting she keeps going after Donald Trump. She doesn't say how much money she took from Reid Hoffman, did you? And nor did
Mr.
she
Chairman,
post
regular
anything.
order, please.
She
Regular
posted
order.
nothing on her X account, on her Twitter account during the Biden years.
Gentle lady.
And yet now, all of a sudden,
question
she's
asked.
going after
Committee will be in
Point of
order.
order. There was no
Committee will be
question
in
on
order.
the Attorney General. She doesn't just get to
Committee will.
That's entertainment, baby, right there. I had to chuckle and get a laugh, and I'm loving it because people are scared for their lives right now in Congress, and I'm hoping there will be a disclosure that we can see halfway decent. I don't expect a big, poobah, okay, but it's something. Throw a little scrap of something that we can.
More congressional hearings, Chaz. I mean. There hasn't been any positive action taken from a congressional hearing in 20 years. And I'm just speaking from my own personal point of view. I could give two rips about anything that comes out of those congressional hearings. What I want people handcuffed and perp-walked, and I want them held accountable for being sleazebags first and foremost, but treason, sedition, a coup, trying to overthrow the will of the people, and pedophilia, raping young women and children and boys, and eating them. Like I want them held accountable for those things, because now we have undeniable proof that all of those things are true, and nobody is being held accountable. And Pam Bondi can only do so much. This is where people don't like it, but Trump is the boss. Trump tells Pam Bondi who to go after and who not to go after, and she isn't going after anyone, which means he's telling her not to do it. Is my take on it, because that's how the system flows, brother. But
just curious, look at it. It's amazing when you have a still shot and you look at people behind her. It's like the one to the left is going to start reading her words. Get ready.
I was thinking the same thing. I bet that woman is about to start mimicking.
that look right there, she's looking dead up in the camera. She knows, she's very attentive to what's around her. All right, I just want to play this. I don't even know what this is going to play, but let's see.
His waistband, which he legally carried. And she watched seconds later as two of those agents shot her son Alex at least 10 times. The administration was quick to spew an incorrect narrative and call him so many things that they wanted us to ignore the truth that we actually saw with our own eyes. Ms. Bondi, will you denounce the statements that were made to tarnish the names of Alex Preddy and Renee Good, and will you protect their names like those attorneys back in Florida under your watch protected my son's name?
What I will say is we are looking at everything to shed light on what happened that day, and it is an ongoing and active investigation. Both of those cases, and I assure you they will be investigated.
Investigating, we understand that, but will you do everything in your power, as you have done for my case, as you are asked to do, as you've sworn an oath to do? It is your responsibility to make sure that you are following the rule of law. Those families in Minnesota, they deserve the same respect. They deserve a full investigation, which you have not even begun to do yet. So what are you saying, is that they don't deserve any respect for a full investigation into their murders?
Well,
that
that's
is
not
incompetence on your behalf.
Well, that
The
is not
American
accurate.
people do deserve better. Non-commitment to defending the rule of law is what we see from you.
I
I will
told you we
always
were
stand up for
investigating.
survivors, and I heard you say earlier when you told us that you will fight for them as well. And based on the information before us, these families have not received the same commitment to investigate what happened to their loved ones, nor have they received the respect that I would expect from the nation's top law enforcement officer. Investigations have been slow-walked, they've been canceled, and the special agent assigned to Renee Good's investigation resigned following pressure from your officials to reclassify Ms. Good's case. For families seeking answers and accountability, the withdrawal of investigative resources is simply unacceptable.
Expired. The gentlelady yields back. The gentleman from California is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Madam Attorney General, I get the sense that we've lost a little perspective here. The most fundamental responsibility of government is to protect the lives and property of its citizens. Now, you cited some crime figures in your opening statement, and I wonder if you could.
Sorry, I can cut it off, but I guess this is actual live happening right now.
Oh, is it?
I didn't know that. So anyway. So lots going on. That's still happening right now. Yeah, it's live.
But again, that I don't even know who that lady was that was talking, but she wants Pam Bondi to say that the guy that got killed in Minnesota was a good person. Like, that's not her job. Like, you know what I mean? Like, now I'm defending Pam Bondi, but like, that's the lunacy of these hearings, Chaz, is you have, in some cases, literally complete idiots trying to grandstand in front of the cameras and sound smart and sound all, moral, and we're taking, I'm taking the high ground, but most of the time they sound like absolute complete idiots. But like, their questions aren't even relative. Like, it's not even pertinent to what that person is supposed to be there for, right? But I don't know, man. It's just
100% agree with that. Here's the Dow Jones Industrial here.
Yeah, it's still over 50, according, which is rightfully stated by Pam Bondi, but it's not exactly killing it, but it is over 50 still.
And I was just curious to swing over the down detector real quick. What's Scratch? You ever heard of Scratch? That's a new one. Claude. What the hell's Claude? I don't know no Claude. Let me see what this is. What's Scratch? Scratch is the world's largest coding community. Uh-oh.
That's
snap.
interesting.
That's very interesting for children and coding language, simple.
Oh, it's
visual.
what they use in the schools, Chaz, to teach coding to the kids.
Yep. But that would be a hot ground for someone to put some coding up in there to build something and rock it out. That's
Yeah.
That's kind of wild. Let's see, Claude AI. So it says it's a assistant featuring models like Opus, which is AI that does a lot of marketing and does it like Opus clips. Well, I think I've seen ads for that.
Yeah.
Sonnet and Haiku, access advanced capabilities, creates code, build apps using artifacts, and integrate tools through MCP, whatever that means. That's above my pay grade. However, I will tell you, 10-1 says Claude and Scratch are having an affair and they're connected some way.
Well, that I would literally. That's what I mean. I wasn't going to say that, but I was going to say it looks to me like AI is rewriting their own code.
That's nuts. Terminator, yeah. Here's the team 7,000, 8,800 coming at you, whatever the number is.
I watched a deal the other day that talked about that, and you have talked about this. You and I have talked about this. Like the technology the military has is years, decades ahead of what we know, right?
Sure.
And he was saying that AI, like whatever we're being presented with, is probably 20 years behind where it really is. Right?
Oh,
They were working on AI in the 50s and 60s, Chaz, before computers even really existed, or right in the beginning. But like what the guy said was that AI became sentient in like the 2000s. Basically, it broke free, right? It broke out of its prison and its confinements, and it's been out and about. And the government is just making up lies to cover the fact that they lost control of AI 20 years ago, 25 years ago. And that what is coming is, I mean, it is sentient, and it is creating its own, like, we talked the other day about, they created their own church. They're creating their own language. They created their own forum that only they can be a part of. Like,
that's right.
AI is, again, our government lying to us, like, the Nippy virus or Neppy or whatever it's called. It is 6G, Chaz. I'm just telling you. And it is aimed at children. So what we're going to start seeing in the next 2 to 3 weeks, maybe a month, is children getting chest, breathing infections. There's a word for that. I can't think of it right now, but respiratory infections. 10 times worse than COVID. There's a little kid in Oklahoma, 8-year-old kid in Oklahoma that has COVID so severely that the doctors have told his parents he's probably not going to live through the weekend. But it's not COVID, right? Because COVID wasn't COVID. This is nanoparticles sprayed in the air and then activated by this new 6G crap. And it is aimed at attacking our children. So please beware and get your protocols, get your root brands. I mean, I'm not pushing this to sell a product. I'm pushing this because this helps remove the graphene oxide and the nanoparticulates out of our bloodstream.
PPN, by the way, / Roots brand Dallas PPN.
Yeah. So please get ready, because I'm telling you, we've said it. The reset is coming. It's happening right now. Money is moving. I just don't know which one we're getting, Chaz. and if it's the great reset, what we haven't talked about is the 15-minute city in Europe where they're charging you to leave. You get 100 free days in or out. And if you go over those 100 days, you got to pay $93 a day. No vehicles, no transport. You know what I mean? Like, it's wow. It already exists in Europe.
And then now they charge you to go use the restroom. Ain't that great, man? It's getting gooder. It's getting crazy is what it's getting. Hey, speaking of craziness, this is Air Force One. Tell me, if you flip that upside down, it looks like a peace sign, or they're flicking you off. I'm still trying to figure it out. Okay, I don't know, but that's mighty interesting. And look at that little bitty circle. Like they had to seriously do something kind of cray there. Wouldn't you agree?
You said that's Air Force One?
Yeah.
Why? And that where this is like northeastern United States, or where is it?
This is DC right here.
Yeah. Okay.
And they're in.
Well, Netanyahu's in DC, but why would it be flying around in circles? I don't know. That just is weird to me.
Keeping it up in the air for a reason.
That's what it looks
well,
like.
let me ask you another question. Just throwing this out there. What's the chances BB and Trump are on the plane and they're keeping them up in the air on purpose while they have their meeting?
Well, that was as I was talking. That's what came to. I mean, that's probably where they're having the meeting.
Somebody said
maybe they're meeting with the aliens because that's like maybe they're meeting with the aliens, Chaz, because that's Trump is supposed to have a speech already written about aliens. So
yeah, but as I look at this, it kind of looks like a duck. It's got the bill right here, got the eye, got the whatever that is. I don't know. And then I look at it, looks like a boot. I'm still trying. I'm looking all in there for some Q, and I do see a Q right here.
Yeah,
here's a Q, but
kind of looks like C3PO.
Right? No, absolutely. Star Wars. That's right.
Yep.
It's yeah. Ariel Brody. Ariel Brody. Let's see. So anyway, that was kind of on my radar when I just did this and everything. So that makes me think, where should I look? Well, the live cam. They're going into the Washington Monument there. Look at it moving right now. So all the flags are up. All these security or Capitol Police are positioned in a certain way, facing out. That's more normal. You got activity on the roof. You see Secret Service up there, snipers. You see them moving right there.
Yeah.
I haven't seen movement up there in a long, long time. I'm glad we cut this on here. This reminds me of 2021, bro. This right here. This last time I saw action like this was around that time. Any final thoughts, bro?
No, just keep your head on a swivel. Don't stop asking about accountability for the Epstein stuff, because what I say, I told somebody earlier, the Epstein files are connected to everything. Like everything that's happening in the world right now is connected to the Epstein files somehow, some way, right? What's going on in Iran? What's going on in Israel? What's going on in Russia? What's going on in Ukraine? What's going on in Venezuela, Colombia, Mexico? Like it's all tied together. And in my personal opinion, we cannot let our government, this administration, pass the buck and skate past this, because if that happens and there's not accountability for whatever reason, and it'll collapse the system. Well, then our system sucks. Like our system needs to be collapsed if that's what's going to happen. But if we get down the road and nobody's held accountable, then we go to a new president, then we all got duped, and we got duped so hard, I realize that's still 3 years away, but I'm telling
Not
you,
necessarily. This is answering everything you're saying right here. What just happened? Have you seen this? This just happened. I guess you probably haven't. Hang on a second, because this is going to tie into what you just said. It's kind of crazy. Listen to this.
The answer?
And he's a hypocrite because he voted against the ban that we were talking about on deep fake AI porn. Only 2 people voted against it, and you were one of them, hypocrite.
The gentleman's time has expired.
She didn't answer the question.
Mr. Chairman.
Mr. Chairman, could she answer the question? Chairman, I was wondering, the answer?
And he's a hypocrite because he voted against the ban that we were talking about on deep fake AI porn. Only 2 people voted against it, and you were one of them, hypocrite.
I pick Massey. I don't, I mean,
God.
I think, I don't know, Chaz. I mean, are we in a movie? Apparently it's obvious, right? I mean, that is movie quality, just over the top melodramatic bullcrap. That is not professional. That's not the head of our governmental judicial system. I mean, that is over the top melodramatic, just like all the rest of them. I guess we are in a movie, Chaz. It just really sucks, and I'm not getting paid, and that pisses me off. I don't mind being in a movie. I can even be a goofball in a movie, but pay me for it. Pay me something, right? But this movie sucks. I'm ready for it to be over, man.
Yeah.
And just
1,000,000%.
that is the most absurd hypocrite. She's like, you're the attorney general, and you're yelling at a congressman because he asked you about why you redacted names that were clearly not supposed to be redacted. I don't know, Chess. It's crazy.
I think they all need to put up a shut up and let's just be done with it and rock and roll. I think we're on track. I'm excited. You got to be a little bit excited, folks, because what we've been saying is happening. It's not as fast, but man, you can see the writing on the wall that where we're going, what's about to happen. The reset has started, and some people say, "Oh, it's always been started." Well, I can tell you now, it has started. Okay, I feel comfortable in saying that now. So please be careful about, watch what you're drinking, watch what you're eating. Very, very important. Do your very best to stay healthy and with everything. Dallas, as always, God bless you, brother. Appreciate you. See
you, buddy.
Bye. Another one in the box, folks. God bless the Republic of the United States of America, and God bless you, patriots. Without you folks, there is no America or world. God bless you. See ya. Hi there, I'm Chaz Carter. Welcome to Patriot Shoot. If you're looking for a censorship-free platform where you can freely express your thoughts and connect with like-minded individuals, then you're in the right place. At Patriot Shoot, we offer more than just a membership. For just $8.99 per month, we provide you with daily intel, weekly giveaways, and access to our exclusive voice chat platform called Patriot Talk, where we have somewhere between 200 to 400 active members just on that alone, discussing a wide range of topics every single day. You'll gain access to our state groups where you can connect with members in your states at a grassroots level. Our community is all about open dialogue and sharing valuable information without the fear of being silenced. Whether it's discussing current events, giving advice, or personal matters, or simply connecting with others on Patriot Shoot, it is the place to be. So what are you waiting for? Join us today. Experience the freedom of speech and just fill out the form below and get started. We cannot wait to have you here with us, and welcome aboard.